In our experiment, we did the difference between off-brand fertilizer and on-brand fertilizer to see which one will make the plant grow more, or if the fertilizer didn't impact it at all or made it worse. So what you do in the procedure is you get 3 flowers ranging from 12 to 11 centimeters each. Put them in a 16-ounce cup and then fill that 16-ounce cup with 14 ounces of soil. Then get 3 cups of 100 milliliters of water. Put one of them aside for the control. Get one of them and put 75 milliliters of Miracle-Gro into the cup and use the other to put 175 milliliters of Job's fertilizer into that cup. Mix and then pour into 2 plants. Miracle-Gro goes in one and the Job's goes into the other. Water these accordingly each day, just making sure that you don't fertilize them again or else it can burn your plants, as we've experienced with 3 radish plants we used before we got the flowers. It was something. Then label these cups so you know which one is which and you won't mess up. Our hypothesis for this lab was that the Miracle-Gro will make the plants grow larger. Our question was, is there a difference between the on-brand or off-brand fertilizer? Our IV was the brand of fertilizer and then our DV was the growth of the plant. Our control variables were the type of plant, amount of fertilizer, amount of water, amount of sun, amount of time spent growing. So day 1, our control started out as 13.5 centimeters and stayed 13.5 centimeters until our 3rd day, where it was 14.3, and then 15.5, and then until our 8th day when it was 16 centimeters. Then our Miracle-Gro plant started at 12 centimeters, then went to 12.5 centimeters, 13.1 centimeters, 13.7 centimeters, 14 centimeters, and then 16.3, where it was ultimately the winner. And then Job's would start out as 11 centimeters and was 11 centimeters until our 7th day, where it finally grew 0.5 centimeters. And then our 8th day, it was 12. So, ultimately, we can conclude that Job's doesn't work too well for plants, as it only grew 1 whole centimeter through the entire 6 days, while our Miracle-Gro grew 14.3 centimeters and our control grew 2.5 centimeters. And we found through reviews on sites such as Walmart and Meijer and Target that people seem to really like Miracle-Gro and really not like Job's. 243 people out of 268 people found that Miracle-Gro works very well, and one person had made their plants flower and grow much larger than they did without the Miracle-Gro. And also, like what Marie Graves said, Miracle-Gro and many other brands of fertilizer work well on plants as they help the plant grow, because they have 3 macronutrients that help feed the plant. Because after all, fertilizer isn't really plant food, it's stimulation to grow. So, in conclusion, we found that on-brand fertilizer works much better than that of off-brand fertilizer, although it can also be concluded that this study might have been inconclusive, as our control and our Miracle-Gro were too close together.